Surprisingly, didn't know who Jeffrey Dahmer was. And then came my obsession with Jeffrey Dahmer, and I researched everything about him.
Action!
My Friend Dahmer is basically the coming-of-age story of Jeffrey Dahmer. I played Jeffrey Dahmer, basically around his high school years, sort of how he became the serial killer that we know him to be. Surprisingly, there's a lot of documentaries and such on Jeffrey Dahmer where he pretty much confesses all the things that he did and what he was thinking, which was great source material for my research. We shot My Friend Dahmer in the actual house that Dahmer grew up in. It's actually where he killed his first victim as well. And that was really interesting because actually when we arrived, being in Dahmer's head, sort of, I felt at home. In a weird way, like I felt comfortable. And then the last day of shooting, I couldn't wait to get out of there. People would show up on set, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I went to high school with Dahmer." And they'd be like, "Your walk is really good. Like that's how he walked." And they'd be complimenting me about it. And that was actually really reassuring. Yeah, so Durf, the writer of the graphic novel, we were just having a conversation at the Dahmer house, coincidentally, and I was in my Dahmer getup, and he was like, "You got to take those glasses off. I can't talk to you. I can't do it," because it was just, well, it's a lot for him. While I was filming it, actually, I didn't really feel overwhelmed as like I was Dahmer at the time, but a few people noticed that I was a little different. I didn't necessarily notice, but at the rap party, Mark came up to me, our director, and he was like, "Oh, this is the real Ross." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "Well, you were a little weird being Dahmer," which is, you know, to be expected, right? And then actually when I got home, it did take me a little while to be as social as I once was. So I did start in Disney, and then I guess I did kind of make a 180-degree turn to Dahmer, and I was excited to do something that maybe people didn't expect from me. If Disney would take me, I'd love to go back. I love variety. I just like to do all sorts of work.